My girlfriend took me on vacation to cheat on me. Me 33M, girlfriend 31F, let's call her Rose, said she'd been wanting to take a trip to Colorado to visit her aunt. The last time we saw her aunt was 2 years prior when she came over for her birthday to surprise Rose. Her aunt is like a second mother to her but had to move away with her husband for work 5-ish years ago. We planned the trip, I buy the tickets, book the hotel, and fast forward to 2 days ago we're in Colorado. We settled in at the hotel, visit her aunt, went out to eat, came back, slept, and yesterday went over there again. After coming back to the hotel yesterday, Rose tells me she wants to go back to her aunt's to sleep over her house. I thought that was kind of odd since we're visiting here for about a week and still have a lot of time to see her and we have to Uber to her aunt's house, but I didn't think much of it and figured she just wants to spend as much time with her as possible. She leaves in an hour or so later. I text her to see what she's doing because she never let me know when she got to her aunt's house, which is about a half hour away. She doesn't answer the text and doesn't answer my call, and I start to get a little worried, so I call her aunt and ask if Rose is there. Aunt said she's not, and while telling her that she should have been there by now, Rose texts me saying she's in the living room watching TV with her aunt. Now 2 thoughts are in my mind: Rose lied to me and she's somewhere else, or something bad might have happened to her and she's not the one texting me. I told her aunt I'd call her right back and call Rose. Rose picks up and says she's in the bathroom and she'd call me right back, and before I get to say anything she hangs up. At this point my heart is in my stomach and my palms are sweating and I'm freaking out thinking there's no way she's cheating on me with someone. I've had this weird vibe from her lately, like she hasn't been acting totally like herself and she's done some questionable things when we first got together, but nothing this crazy. I knew her aunt would be worried since I was asking where she was, so I called her aunt back and lied and said that she entered the wrong address and she decided to just Uber back to the hotel and we'd see her aunt tomorrow. I try to call Rose and text her for like 2 hours straight to see WTF she's doing and she doesn't answer. I didn't know what to do and just started walking all around town, chain smoking cigarettes, waiting for a text or a call. I finally go back to the hotel and end up knocking out on the bed after staying up for a little longer trying to call again, and then I wake up this morning to her walking into the hotel room. I jump out of bed and I said, "What were you doing? I tried to text and call you for hours and you didn't pick up or answer anything?" She said she was sorry and that she fell asleep with her phone on mute, charging in her aunt's bathroom, and then walks to the bathroom in our hotel to brush her teeth. At this point I'm furious because I know she's lying and I was thinking of a million ways on how to react, but when she walks out of the bathroom I just blurted out, "I called your aunt yesterday and she said you weren't there as you texted me saying you were there. Where were you?" She freezed and her eyes opened wide and just started crying. I already figured she cheated on me, but her reaction just confirmed it for sure, and I said, "Oh my God, you really cheated on me? You brought me on vacation to cheat on me? Where did you go? Who are cheating on me with? Did you know them this whole time? Was your aunt just an excuse to come here?" And the entire time I'm asking questions she's ignoring everything and just repeats "I'm sorry" while crying. She stops crying and tells me she has been talking to this guy she met through Instagram and thought she'd go and spend time with him while she was here, and was trying to tell me that she didn't do anything and they just talked and hung out, but knew I wouldn't be okay with it, so she lied and said she was going to her aunt's. I respond saying, "Are you serious? You're lying to me again? You really expect me to believe that? You were literally just crying because you're guilty," and she starts crying again. She finally says she did really meet the guy through Instagram and that he makes custom jewelry, and at first she was interested in a ring, but it turned into them talking and they've been planning to meet since I first booked the flight and hotel. She said they had sex, and as soon as she woke up this morning she felt disgusting and rushed back to the hotel, and she kept apologizing to me and saying she'd do anything to fix this, and I said nothing, just walked out, took an Uber to another hotel, and I've been sitting in the room bawling my eyes out wondering where to go from here. The flight back isn't for another 3 days and I don't know how I'm supposed to sit next to her on the plane. I feel sick to my stomach and lost.